And then you dropped the gun, and then you picked it up, Mr. Banks? Okay.
I couldn't really hear it. They was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I just shot to him.
You shot back? You shot at him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where's that firearm that y'all had? I don't need. Is that it? Okay, just leave it. Just leave it there.
The owner of it.
The owner of it? Okay, that's fine. Because there's, just to let you know, we found more firearms in the backyard. But see, how would you know to hit this specific house?
Oh, they yeah, they knew what it was. This is a bad one. Yeah, this is.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Burglary with bringing your own firearms. Nah, that's not around here.
Yo, face! Show your face, please, with Durk on top!
As most of y'all may know by now, Durk and the OTF trial is set to go down just days away, and a lot have been coming out lately. One thing everyone has been asking about, which recently was brought to all of our attention, is that Lil Durk's personal cell phone was recently added as evidence, as is being allowed to be used by the government. At first, many thought it wouldn't be, due to Durk and his attorneys filing to suppress it, being that it has nothing to do with the death of Lil Pab. But however, the judge believed otherwise, and allowed it to be used due to its contents within the phone. It was revealed that on that phone, the feds were able to uncover screenshots showing Lil Durk and someone else conversing about Lil Tim coming home, trying to figure out what address he would be on house arrest at, and also posters showing the Quando Rondo show that he would be attending. All of these are put in place to further the stalking charge that Durk was given, claiming that this is proof that he was in fact trying to get back for the death of King Von. Now, the judge also stated recently at a hearing that if they're able to legally get in that phone and obtain any more evidence, he would allow it to be used in court. But the only thing is, I'm not sure how they're going to be able to do that legally. Now, can they get in that phone and get whatever's in it? Of course. But it all boils down to if it's done legally. If they can obtain it legally, then it's going to be allowed. However, y'all know the feds always got tricks up their sleeves, so don't be surprised if they pull a rabbit out the hat. Now, I want to revisit the footage of Lil Durk and India on body cam, being that the whole situation have came back up now that we know the reason they took the cell phone in the first place is because they had reasonable suspicion that Durk wasn't being straight up with them. Not only that, but he's also a prior convicted felon, and he told the police himself he not only possessed the firearm, but he also shot the firearm at the intruders of his home. So once he did that, he also became a suspect because he broke the law being a felon in possession of a firearm, so therefore they were able to now investigate him as they feel he may have also been a part of something bigger than he was telling them. Keep in mind, if y'all remember, DJ Academics is the one who originally broke the story, and he also let us know that the feds came to Durk's house at the time of the shooting as well. Now, if you ask me, this was a clear indication that they were already onto him because the feds don't normally do that. Therefore, they could have just used the situation to further investigate and have an excuse to take his phone or go through his house in the first place. So we're going to get into the footage and point out a few things that could be the reason law enforcement felt that Durk wasn't being honest with them, and also why they decided to take items from his home and use it against him now knowing what we know. If you would like to watch the whole video, I left the original link to the video in the comments, but in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hype the video so we can get into the algorithm, and if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Hold up, y'all. There's no way you're watching this video for free right now, where you could be getting paid literally just for playing games while this video play in the background at the same time. Only difference is the increase in your bank account. Now, I'm not saying you'll get rich, but I am saying that you could easily make something while doing nothing except for sitting on the couch playing games if you download the app Free Cash. Tap or click the link I pinned in the comment section or scan the QR code that I put right here on the screen. Also, if you use my link right now, they give you a little something to start off with just for signing up. So if you want a little Uber Eats or something to snack on and don't feel like dipping into your own wallet, play a few games so you don't have to spend your own ends. Now let's get back to the video. Now first, let's start off with the officer asking Durk and India what happened. Y'all check this out.
Alright, so what happened? Were y'all upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs investigating.
Okay. So y'all were upstairs asleep. What'd y'all hear?
Oh, it sounded like blast. Just big noise.
Okay. All right, then what happened?
So, the woman got asleep. She got up.
Okay.
My security always leaves his gun like around the house.
Okay.
So I hit a break in. She grabbed a gun.
Okay.
We creeped by the stairs.
Okay.
That's when we see like 2-3 people like lifting their head up.
Okay.
And then when the shooting happened, they ran.
Okay.
So when I ran up, I told her to go in the closet. And she dropped the gun. I grabbed the gun, laid on the back porch.
Okay.
And that's how I said we got down the gate.
Okay. Now, did they shoot at you or did you shoot at them?
I shot it.
You shot at them? Did they?
They shot too.
Did they shoot first at you? That's what I'm asking. So they shot first. Okay. Okay. Do you know how many rounds you think you shot? Just a round. I know you just
A couple.
a few rounds. Okay. And then you dropped the gun, and then you picked it up, Mr. Banks? Okay.
Now, before we get into the incriminating part, notice that at first, India and Durk wasn't at the house initially, but then they came back. I wonder why. If they left, why did they come back? And if anything, where did they go? But anyway, as y'all could see out of Durk's own mouth, he told the officer himself that he grabbed the gun and also told him he even shot the gun. Right there at that point, he incriminated himself because he's a prior convicted felon, but also this allowed them to now treat him as a suspect. Now, honestly, I don't know how or why he wasn't arrested right then and there once they ran his name and seen who he was, because whether you're a victim or not, you're not supposed to be around a weapon, possess a weapon, and damn sure not shoot it. Possessing it alone can get you 1 to 10 years in jail, depending on the situation. Y'all remember when Boosie was seen on live with a firearm in his waistband and they came to arrest him in traffic? So what made it so different for Durk? Unless there was already a bigger investigation going on behind the scenes and the police was instructed to not arrest him because he's already being watched. Sometimes they do that, especially when you're under federal watch, in which we now know that the feds did in fact show up to his house.
All right. So then once you dropped it, you picked it up and ran to the back porch. And then what happened? Did you say you laid down and watched them?
I laid down.
Okay.
They started screaming. I think something. I couldn't really hear it. They was like, run.
Mm-hmm.
And I just shot to him.
You shot back? You shot at him? Okay. Okay.
Now, cop asks where the firearm is and India picks it up and shows that it's still in the car. Keep in mind, Durk is literally right there and he's a convicted felon in which you're not supposed to be around any firearms no matter what. And 2, they also stated that they found more firearms in the backyard. So now it's not just 1 or 2 firearms on the property and around them, but it's multiple. Another important thing is that the officer says they found the gun safe. So if you was paying attention, Durk tried to say that his security guard is the one that keeps guns all through the house earlier. However, if you are the homeowner and this is your residence and there's a safe specifically for guns, that would tell anybody in their right mind that this is where you store your guns and they either belong to you or someone that live here. But once again, as a prior convicted felon, you're not supposed to be around any firearms. So this is one of the reasons why, once again, I'm sure law enforcement felt that something was off and could believe that maybe it's bigger than whatever Durk was telling them. Now in the next part, I feel this is where the officers start feeling like India and Durk are a little suspicious, because he mentions that there was money and a black bag full of drinks in the home, and he was asking specific questions, and Durk and India was looking confused. Started stuttering, staring into space, and these are all signs police use to indicate whether you're lying or not.
Now, I saw a lot of cash on the bed downstairs. Do you know how much cash you had inside the house?
The safe was open.
Now, only safe I saw was the gun safe. That safe was closed. What I'm saying is there was cash laying on the bed.
Upstairs. Yeah, that's where we were sleeping. Yeah.
No, not upstairs. Downstairs there was cash. And then there. Well, the reason why I'm asking,
On the bed, would it?
there was cash on the bed, and then there was cash, I think, there's like a TV stand. Now, there was a black bag downstairs with drinks and stuff. Was that y'all's? Like you get at a grocery, like a convenience store, and they put all in the black bag?
It was on top of the...
It was on top of the mattress that was downstairs.
See, now you talking about the main of it.
No, sir, I'm talking about in the basement.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I probably have, I don't know. I can't tell you.
What time did the bodyguard leave?
He practically. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he stayed and sometimes he don't.
Did he leave last night?
Oh, no.
He stayed?
No,
No, he wasn't.
He just got back in town.
Okay.
He got back in town yesterday.
Okay. You didn't get hit in the mouth, did you? Because I see your mouth's bleeding, that's all. I'm asking.
No, this chips.
Huh?
You come with the redness.
No, he's got, looks like there's dropped blood on his lips. That's what I'm asking. Okay. All right.
As you can see, the officer started visibly getting frustrated because he could tell he was being lied to. As you can see, he realized that they kept making it seem like everything belonged to the security guard, but if you pay attention, he asked them, what times does the bodyguard leave? Durk started to say something, and then India chimed in, and India said sometimes he stays and sometimes he leaves, and Durk piggybacked off that and said, yeah. So now the officer said, did he leave last night? India never said nothing after chiming in the whole time and just stared at the officer while Durk said no, he just got back in town at night. Now I personally feel this is what made police suspicious of Durk. Not only did they seem suspicious during the questioning, but you have to see it from the police point of view. A shooting happened here, a nice neighborhood where they just happened to target your home, and then we go inside and find large amounts of cash, firearms in the backyard, a whole gun safe and a regular safe, drinks in the bag in which I'm going to assume was probably lean, and that's why they didn't want to answer him straight up, I don't know. But even though India and Durk may have been the victims, the police can only go off of what they see and what they're told. Now maybe they probably felt there was a drug deal going bad. Maybe Durk is into something illegal and that's why they targeted him. The police just don't know. And I only say that because I've experienced that before when my childhood home was raided due to the guy my aunt was talking to. The sad part of it all, my great-grandfather kept a safe because he was in the army. And that safe had firearms, and he kept a big trash bag full of $5 bills, 20s, and dollar bills as well because he sold cigarettes. Did you know that when they raided the house, they took the bag full of money because they tried to say it was drug proceeds? He never got the money back because shortly after he passed away, and he wasn't able to prove that the money wasn't drug proceeds. But now that I'm older, we probably wasn't going to get it back anyway because that was untaxed money, and y'all know how Uncle Sam is when it comes to his money. Point I'm trying to make is this. The police don't know what's going on, so this is why they do investigations. The problem in Durk's case is their stories seem weird. They found firearms and he admitted he shot the firearm, so now they look even more suspicious than victims. Then he asked Durk about his lip bleeding and they both acted like it wasn't blood. And one thing about officers, once they feel that one thing is something and you try to say it's not, they automatically get suspicious and don't even show it. You'll never know. And India had the nerve to say that it was chew. Right? Now, word to the wise, if you ever been questioned by police, you know that their job is to try and make you offer as much information as possible, and they're literally trained to play manipulation tactics on you to try and trip you up. I've been through it before, where I was telling the guard honest truth, and he done asked me so many questions in different type of ways, where I started feeling guilty for no damn reason. You start asking yourself, well damn, am I telling the truth? But all jokes aside, if you ever stop by police and it's two of you guys in the car, usually they purposely try to separate you guys to see if either one of you have different stories. Therefore, if y'all do, they automatically know somebody is lying. So y'all better have a good alibi from the beginning. And also, if you ever questioned in the car with another person, never speak at the same time to police. One of y'all better be the speaker, the other one just be quiet. Else not, y'all prone to slip up. And sometimes you could be telling the God honest truth and still sound like you lying because of the way y'all tripping over each other trying to speak. But on another note, we did a video covering this situation already, and we asked a question. If this was a gated community with a bunch of nice houses inside, how would the suspects know to target specifically Durk's house? It don't make sense. And here you can hear the officers ask that same question in this clip.
But see, how would you know to hit this specific house?
Oh, they knew somebody.
Yeah, they knew who it was.
This is a
Yeah, this.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Burglary with bringing your own firearms. Yeah, that's
Not around here.
Well, their security wasn't here, and he lives here.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody knew. Just happened to hit on a day security. Not here. Somebody knows him.
If you listen, the officer also said this was definitely done by someone he knew. So as you can see, they're already suspicious of the whole situation, and there's many factors that played a part. So when people say, well, why did they take his phone? Well, because they had reasonable suspicion to believe that allegedly it's probably more to the story than what Durk and India was telling them, because to them, it just didn't make sense. And when it comes to what went down, clearly it was an inside job for many reasons. Out of all the nice houses in that area, how was nobody caught? And with all those houses around, you mean to tell me nobody caught these people on Ring camera? Let me tell you, where I live, you can't move an inch without being caught on Ring cameras because almost every house has one. So why wasn't these guys caught on Ring camera or home surveillance? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they bring it up in trial, but we just gotta wait and see, I guess. I also think Durk offered a little too much information. Some he could have kept to himself, but hey, trial time should definitely be interesting. I guess we just gonna have to wait and see. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating Faces YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.